Hi, I'm Rosalea from Harper, Kansas, and every time I see this slogan, boycott corrupt small towns, I have to laugh a little bit because that means we would probably boycott virtually every town on the prairies. There is so much corruption out here that it's hard to keep up. And it is the bullies that instigate this corruption that have destroyed our small towns. I am convinced that is our biggest enemy for the destruction of the small towns on the prairies of south central Kansas and north central Oklahoma. Now, how do these bullies work? It's pretty simple. What they do is they target the person. They find a target. In my case, I have been targeted for 40 years in Harper County. One of the most recent endeavors was with the city of Anthony, Kansas. They target you, then they start telling the lies, then they rape your soul. I cannot explain the pain and the sorrow you go through when they start these attacks. It's really, really terrible emotionally, and you can endure only one event at a time. I honestly don't know how I have managed to survive. The loss, the things they take from you, they steal from you, is just horrible. When they tore down our historic warehouse just a year ago, the people in the town would not volunteer to help move our antiques out, but rather they went in and helped themselves to our antiques. Some of it they put on eBay. They made the money that we so desperately needed. But the city of Anthony, the people, they looked the other way. They went into a total state of denial. This led to betrayal. People that I had thought were our friends, who were our support, they didn't know who we were anymore. There was only one family in the entire city of Anthony that stood up for us. The pain was so excruciating at the loss and the denial and the betrayal. I cannot even begin to describe it. And of course, what happens is you are left standing utterly alone. This is the beautiful warehouse that we lost. It is gone forever. It was demolished in just a year ago in 2007. It was the historic King Parrot warehouse, also known as Fraser's Seed Company, and it had been there for more than a century. We had worked so hard to save it, but the bullies came in. Everything we did, they undermined us. They lied. They set us up. They set traps. They would not listen to two engineering studies. They had to get a third one, which we believe the engineer was finally bribed to say what they wanted to say. But you feel so helpless. Attorneys won't touch you. The media won't touch you. Nobody touches you with this kind of bullying and mobbing. Finally, in September, I did a front page story in the Prairie Connection. Well, boys, are you happy now? It was like they ragged me for about 5 years to get their way, just like a bunch of whining little kids trying to paw at you and nab at you until your soul is absolutely broken. We lost thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, how bullies work is simply unbelievable. After they take everything from you, they take the land, they take the building, they destroy your soul. They want you to pay the $50,000 they spent for demolishing the building that would have stabilized the beam in question, one beam. They now send us these bills of $200 for mowing the grass on the vacant lot. Can you believe this? How they stick the knife in and they twist and they turn it. I am so sorry that Anthony turned out to be this way, because as a child, it was a town that I used to love to go to. Today, I cannot go there anymore. It is so painful. I go only as a last resource if I have to go to the warehouse. Incidentally, they stole the warehouse from Harper more than a century ago, so I guess that set the tone for that county, for that town. We have to save our small towns, and the only way we can do it is to stand up to the bullies. They are infesting the prairies unlike anything you can ever imagine, but people in big cities have no clue. We're asking you to donate to the Prairie Connection, the Balmer Fund, at prairieconnect.com, the Balmer Fund, 121 West Main, Harper, Kansas. We are going to save downtown Harper. We're getting the same kind of mobbing and bullying, but we have more knowledge now, and we know better how to deal with these kind of people. So we are working hard to save our 5 historic buildings left in historic downtown Harper. Look up our website, look up our other YouTubes, and you will find out. Thank you for watching. I'm not sure. I do have to clarify a little something. Bullies have a way of just totally discombobulating our minds and our thought process, and that just happened at the end of this video. I just told you that I don't go to Anthony anymore because of the warehouse and doing business at the warehouse. Well, of course the warehouse is gone. It is the courthouse. That is what I meant to say. And yes, the city of Anthony, 9 miles south of Harper, did steal the courthouse a century ago. So that set the tone for the attitudes that still prevail today with the mobbing and the bullying that they do to all people who don't fit their agenda. And God forbid that you are a woman standing alone trying to save a historic building.